Hello, everybody. My name is Peter Vestine, and welcome to episode 3 of Peter's Moment of Peace. Hey, I'm getting better now. I am only 2 days late, which is better than last time. Who knows? Maybe the next podcast I'll actually get it uploaded on the day it's supposed to come out. Honestly, the only reason why I was late this time is because, it's getting hot in my area. For those of you who don't know, I live in Arizona, so when it's cold, it's cold. Not snowing cold, because we don't get snow, but since we're used to the heat, when we see cold, we're like, what is this foreign weather? I've never experienced this in my life. Yeah, no, the cold is not something I would say I'm ready for. But when it's hot, I can handle it, just it's uncomfortable, you're sweating, you gotta stay hydrated and everything, and you burn more energy because you're trying to keep yourself from melting like a popsicle. Anyway, but hey, getting better each day. So, I hope you guys are all having a good day. My day has been good so far, which actually leads to the first topic that I wanted to talk about. It's actually the last thing that I was going to talk about, but since it literally happened today, I figured screw it, why not? I tried the Little Caesars Crazy Puffs. I'm gonna be honest, like I said last time, I'm trying to try new things. And I saw these Little Caesars Puffs, and I'm like, dang, those look pretty good. And only for $3.99. I wasn't expecting something like a full meal to finish me off, especially not me, because I like food. It's one of the few things that brings me happiness. I think I said that last podcast. So, it was enjoyable. But, I like to eat. I wouldn't say it exactly filled me up. It's more like an above snack, a slightly above average snack, where it won't fill you up completely, but it will definitely fill you up more than just a tiny little snack, like a small bag of Cheetos or a couple of crackers, But it was pretty good. I got the pepperoni ones, and one thing I gotta say though, for $3.99, that's not bad. But here's what I can't believe this is bullshit. $5.24, I believe, for freaking with crazy sauce. What is that? Last time I checked, sauce is supposed to be under like $1. Honestly, I don't really know too much about sauce because I never really get it. There really isn't anything I eat that requires any extra sauce, in my opinion. But yeah, I was like, what the hell? $1.20, I think it was, yeah, $1.25. Of course, this is all before tax, so it could be more. $1.25 for sauce? Are you shitting me? I mean, come on, man. Although I do believe that I think they make them slightly bigger, because my sister got one, I got the regulars, and hers looked a little bit bigger. So it's possible. And it could be possible that they stated as well. I didn't exactly read it because I was starving when I got it. But if it is bigger with the sauce, then I guess I can let it slide. It's still a pretty decent meal. And arguably those things look bigger, so they would probably fill up a bit more. You get 4 of them. They're pretty good. There's also that herbs other one. I'm not really sure what was in it because I was like, pepperoni, Pepperoni is like the go-to, the easiest thing. Would I call it basic? No. Pepperoni is bomb. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend it. It seems like it's definitely going to stick around because they are pretty advertising it pretty well. Plus, it's got the word crazy in it. Compared to the crazy bread, I guess I would prefer the crazy bread. You get slightly more, and I could fill up on that thing. However, the crazy bread is more expensive. I believe it's like $7.99. So it makes sense. But for $3.99, a quick little snack, I say yeah, it's pretty good. I guess I would get the sauce one if it's bigger. I would totally recommend it and go get it. It was nice to enjoy that. Me, my sister, and my grandma, we were all just having a good time. We've been getting in the habit of eating a bunch of different foods together. We usually do it on Wednesdays, which was today. And it makes me happy, I don't really eat dinner or lunch with family. Not for any particular reason. We all eat at different schedules. That's just kind of how we are. So whenever there's a moment to do it, it just feels so relaxing, comforting. Anyway, so that was that. Go get them. I'd recommend them. Easy snack. $3.99. Next topic. It was my sister's 18th birthday. She has turned 18. She is now an adult. And the party, it was fun. I was hosting the whole thing. And boy, was I tired as hell. And I was also, I think I gained like 5 pounds from all the shit we were eating. So my parents are divorced. So that means 2 birthdays, Christmases, whatever. 2 celebrations. and I was eating so much different foods, and I was like, Jesus Christ, I need to get back on track with my exercising. For the party we had at my house, it was a fun time. We had the piñata, we had cake, we had people come over. It was a relatively simple party. Not too many people came over, and we didn't really need the piñata. But I was like, what's a party without a piñata? And I got this cute little Hello Kitty one. It was wonderful. I honestly thought that the one I got was gonna be too small, but it actually did the job. And now I'm kind of glad that I didn't go with the other bigger one, because that would have taken a long while. But this one, it was literally just right. And all the candy we filled in. I got it from a Mexican piñata store, so obviously I was like, well, I'm going to get the candy from here, and it was all Mexican candy, which is great. I'm also Mexican. I don't know if I've ever stated that, but I figured it was obvious. Yeah, even my cousins enjoyed it, and my cousins they're kind of mixed, but also not really. It's complicated. I won't get into that discussion. They look white as shit, and even they enjoy that candy. And the cake, oh, it was wonderful. She got chocolate on chocolate because I told her she picks whatever she wants. We kind of let her pick whatever she wanted to do for the day because it was your birthday. It's kind of like a birth weekend or a birth week, only not annoying as hell, and it was only for that one day. So pretty much I just told her, it's your birthday, let's do whatever you want to celebrate. But that was also my excuse for me not having anything else planned aside from the general birthday shenanigans. Went to the park, spent time eating different foods and all that. Got some ice cream and pizza we got from her favorite pizza place, Domino's. I don't know if that's exactly her favorite, but she definitely prefers it. And, pizza's always the easiest to go to when it comes to parties. The party wrapped up pretty well. There was nothing too bad, but goddamn was I tired after that. For her actual birthday party on the 9th, which was on a Tuesday, we went with my mom and we waited at this taco place. Oh man, it is wonderful. It's 27 minutes away, but it is worth it because there's not a decent taco place around here. All we've got is like Filiberto's, Eric Berto's. There is a Taco Bell nearby, but I wouldn't exactly qualify that as authentic. And I haven't exactly tried it yet. I do want to give it a try. It's fake food, but it can be good. I just haven't tried that yet. So yeah, we went to this one place called Grillo's. I know that is not a chain because I've never heard of any other place like that, and oh man, their food is great. I thought that it was just going to be my mom and my aunt because they live together, but no, a whole group of people came over, and I was like, dang. It was like, it feels a bit awkward because we were getting like chairs and all that, and since this is a family restaurant, it's relatively small, but there was plenty of room, so I didn't have to worry, and we weren't annoying anybody. Honestly, we kind of came at a really good time because there wasn't too many people around. Probably because it was a Tuesday afternoon, Not too many people were like, oh yeah, let's go get tacos. Let's just have a good time and everything. If it was a weekend, then yeah, it definitely would be filled. And I know that because I've been there on the weekends. It's a lot more filled. She got some good presents. It was also nice to hang out with my mom. We're trying to spend more time with her. It's a little bit hard because, she's got her work schedule. We've got our schedules and everything. But yeah, all in all, it was a great birthday for her, and I'm happy. She's joined the world of adulthood, and I am going to try to help her through any step that she needs because I know that turning into becoming an adult sounds fun, but it's actually, okay, it's a little fun, but there's also a lot of responsibilities, and you're like, oh my God, and there's a very good amount of moments where you're going to be like, I need an adult. Wait, I am an adult. Fuck. Alright, next topic. The 3DS and Wii U online eShop, whatever, is officially dead. I spent a good amount of time with my 3DS, not as much as I did my DS and DSi. I think when it came to handheld games, I was most a fan of the DSi or DS Lite. No, it was DSi. That's when I really started getting into it and taking care of it. That's where most of my collection came from. But if you've been a Nintendo fan in the handheld genre, you know that there really wasn't many DSi games. Like, was there ever really a category of DSi games? I actually have to look this up because most of my catalog came from the original DS. Let's see. How many games for the DSi were there? Let's see. Oh, I call it DSi. Wait a minute. DSiWare? That's just DS. That's just downloadable crap. Okay. Well, let's just go with this. Oh wow, there actually is a decently handful of games, and what the hell is this crap? Um, okay, so there were 659 games released on the DSiWare, and a lot of them were not released, but kind of in different areas. Like it's kind of mixing. Like a lot weren't released in Japan, a lot weren't released in North America, Europe, Australia. Yeah, no. Most of my DSi library consisted of the original DS. God, I've saying that so many times that I'm actually getting a bit sick of that. With the 3DS though, that's kind of when I was starting to kind of reach my end. Like with right now, when I got into PC gaming a few years ago, I've just been kind of neglecting my consoles that I've honestly considered if I should just sell them at this point. Definitely would help make some extra money, but the memories, and I still enjoy these games, and if I ever, there are games that are only on console and I would love to play for the channel, so I figured I should still keep it. The last console that I bought was a PS5, and I went through a lot of trouble just to get it. I had to buy it from a freaking scalper. They do what they do. I wonder if it's still hard to get one of those. I really hope those bastards aren't thinking about releasing a PS6, because no, just no. Where was I? Oh, right, 3DS. That's when I was reaching the final stretch of my handheld career. I think I played a lot of the regular 3DS games that everyone knows: Mario 3D Land, Mario Kart 7, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. I actually have, but I never really got into it just because of the time constraint. I'm the kind of guy that likes to have the freedom to do whatever I want when I want. I don't have a problem with the occasional bit of time crunch or time restriction, but that whole game you have to you have to do what you have to do. And yes, I can restart the 3 days any day I want, anytime I want. However, just the fact that I think I had a few moments. I played the original Majora's Mask, and I always was like, okay, I got to do this properly, because the idea of screwing it up and then thinking, oh shit, now I have to reset the 3 days. It just doesn't sound pleasant to me at all. But yeah, the 3DS was my last handheld before I just stopped caring about that whole thing. My 3DS library is still smaller than my other library. When it came to consoles, my Wii library, that is my biggest collection. That was when I was really getting into it, especially since I used my birthday money, all of the money I got for my birthday, to buy a Wii. And it was worth it. I had a lot of good memories. Of course, that was before I started getting into the idea of playing it for the channel and basically turned video games into a job, kind of. But I still enjoy it. Gaming is still one of my biggest passions, and it's a nice form of escapism. Play video games. It's a good time. Oh, sorry. Back on track. The eShops are now closed, and for the Wii U as well. There's no sugarcoating it with the Wii U. It was a flop. It was the GameCube too. The only difference is the GameCube at least have some novelty to it. With the Wii U, there really wasn't anything. It was basically like an add-on for the Wii, and there wasn't really too many games for it. There were more games for it at the beginning, before PS4 and Xbox One, but that changed after a year or two. And honestly, what was the gimmick? A big ass iPad? It was more ridiculous than the Wii motion controls. I don't exactly hate gimmicks, but if you're gonna do it, at least do it right. So now the eShops are all closed, and any games that were on there that weren't available anywhere else, you can't get them. Of course, and I'm not going to say anything. There are other ways to get what you want from those, and for liability reasons, I'm not going to say that that you should definitely do this, but people have been known to emulate, to jailbreak, mod, people have been known to do that, and no, I don't endorse that at all. Not even considering that Nintendo has done nothing to release their old games and is constantly shitting on you for trying to preserve the old legacy. No, I wouldn't endorse that. Wink, wink. Who the fuck is gonna sue me? I'm not big enough to be sued. Of course, this is Nintendo we're talking about, so fuck them. Next topic at hand. YouTube ads have officially gotten even more annoying. Today I was checking out on YouTube and I noticed that the HUD was different for regular videos. They put, you know how the videos on a desktop, the videos used to be on the right and all down at the top, you got the regular video. On the right, you have a whole rectangular list of videos to watch from top to bottom. And then the other 1/3 of the screen is used up by the comments. Well, they decided, you know what? Fuck it. Let's flip it. So now the vertical rectangle is the comments, and the bottom screen is all for videos. It's bullshit. It's just complete bullshit. Not every video that I have deals with that, but it's horrible, and I really hope I can avoid it as much as I can. They've also said that they've been cracking down on advertisers, on ad blockers, which, look, yes, YouTubers should earn their money where they can, but the ads are so goddamn annoying that I'm not going to stop using one. Fuck you, YouTube. But really, the thing that annoys me the most right now, especially with mobile, because there is no mobile ad block, at least no good one that I've found, is that now, and this doesn't happen every time, it just always seems to happen whenever I watch a video, like I click it, and I get an ad, and it's like skip in 5 seconds, and there's always 2 ads. I've never had just one ad unless it's like a 15-second ad. But now, when you click skip, it doesn't go to the video, it goes to the second ad. And this only seems to happen when I first click the video and an ad starts, every freaking time. Like, in that specific moment, it always happens. Skip video? Okay, skip. Next ad. What? No! It's just fucking... But what really makes me angry about that whole thing is that the next ad could be a 15-second unskippable ad. And I'm just like, oh great, so it's basically the same if I had just watched a regular ad that was 15. It's fucking terrible, but whatever. We'll always find a way, and they can't do anything about it, so suck on it, YouTube, and Susan Wojciechowski, whatever the hell, whoever's in charge of YouTube right now. I think that bitch got fired. No, if she's gone, then she definitely retired. These are the days when I pray that another video streaming service, no, not streaming service, a video platform would come and just try to battle YouTube. You could make the argument that Kick is against Twitch. I guess Rumble, but Rumble is just right-wing YouTube, and it's not even really that good of an alternative. Not because it's right-wing, because, it's just not there yet, but I'll give it points for trying. I think the last one that was actually getting a bit of groundwork was VidMe, but they shut down. They just didn't have the resource to fight. It'd be like a new fast food location trying to take on McDonald's. It's just, it can happen, but it's incredibly difficult. You got to have some serious, strong players in your corner. All right. Right now at the 18-minute mark, and I've only got one topic, so I guess we'll see how this goes. This is just another thing that kind of annoyed me just as I was watching it. So I watch anime. Most of the people that watch my channel probably do watch anime, or at least definitely play video games. But I was looking at Crunchyroll and I was like, wow, there are like so many freaking isekai animes, and I'm just like, or isekai, I don't know the correct pronunciation. I'm just going to say reincarnation animes. Actually, maybe that could be different. No, I don't think it's different because you're being brought into a new life. So, I think with isekai, it's like you're brought into a fantasy world, but all the reincarnation animes put you in a fantasy world. So for the sake of me not butchering the pronunciation, I'm just going to call it reincarnation. What is with all these fucking reincarnation animes? Granted, this is not anything new. It's been happening for like years now. I'd say at least 5. I think Konosuba was the one that started this trend. But then it just kept going on and on. At least Konosuba is still funny. Konosuba? I hope I'm saying that right. But there just seems to be a new one every freaking month. And yeah, I know that some of them existed in manga form beforehand. Hell, some of them just barely got an anime adaptation after years of people like, when is this going to get animated? When is this going to get animated? But it just feels like an oversaturation of all of these animes. You gotta give me something different. I am so sick and tired of seeing just a regular, like a school kid or like just a regular boring old adult, and then he gets transported to a freaking magical world, and then just like, I don't exactly have a problem with reincarnation, but why does it always have to go to a fantasy world where you have stats and levels? If there's anything else about it that's totally getting oversaturated, it's also the overpowered MCs. Like, it seems like overpowered MCs and reincarnation, they're just kind of sticking together. They're like, yeah, we're the dynamic duo. Because not all reincarnations have overpowered MCs, but that seems to be what's been going on, at least as of last year and this year. I mean, hell, some of them, like my farming skill maxed out, starting at level 99, cheat thing. Just, wow. Although, I guess, if people are enjoying it, then why would they stop, you know? It's kind of like, for me, it would be like with Family Guy. I remember seeing a post by Seth MacFarlane that he says he has no real plans to end Family Guy, and while everybody says that it should end, I'm also not going to go out of my way to make it end. I'm still going to watch it. It's like people who still watch The Simpsons. There's people who are watching it, so that justifies them making it. Is it lazy? Yeah, a bit, but if you're still getting a laugh out of it, then screw it. Besides, it makes perfect background noise for whenever I'm just chilling and I want something to listen to that I don't exactly have to pay attention to. Obviously, the older seasons are superior. And that pretty much goes with almost every shows, because there have been shows that have always maintained their quality. Obviously, it's always subjective. But when you're talking about shows that have been running for years, like let's just say 10 years, there's always going to be like arguments and everything. But hey, if you're enjoying it, who cares if somebody doesn't like it? You enjoy what you enjoy, watch what you want, watch what you watch. Have a good time with all that. All right. There really isn't much else that I wanted to talk about. But I am happy to have you guys all here. I guess I could bring up my recent update in my job search. I applied at an Office Max and I did not get accepted after waiting like 2 goddamn weeks to after putting in an application. And I know that some of you are probably going to say, 2 weeks, please, I had to wait months. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's different for everybody, but I swear to God, this economy is just so messed up. And yes, I know. Probably your response to what I just said is, bro, where the fuck have you been? It's been messed up. Yes, I know. This is just the first time that I've actually experienced it for myself. And when it came to the job market, like, trust me, I'm well aware of the inflation, the food costs, and oh my God, everything. But this is like the first time I'm actually actively trying to look for a second job, for a regular job. And wow, it's actually a pain in the ass. But I know that I have some backups. Really, I just don't want to work in the food service anymore. I already did that and I do not want to go back. And obviously, I don't want to go work with, I know that I shouldn't be picky, but I don't exactly want to jump at the chance at working at a construction yard. Yeah, no thank you. That's not exactly me. I just want to work a regular job. If I had to choose between boring and backbreaking, I would choose boring. And I don't care if you have a problem with me like, oh, you're lazy. I'll do what needs to be done. But yeah, it's alright. I'm still having my hopes up and just kind of doing some side stuff. Honestly, my views have been going up pretty well. There's still not anything to brag about, but I'm very happy with it. And if you're enjoying my content, please, I'm going to try to find another the fun facts have been going well. It's kind of weird. Like the first day or two, there isn't really much views, and then after a couple days, it's like shot up in views and popularity. And I'm not complaining. If it keeps up like that, then please, I would enjoy it. I would very much like it to where it could get a point where I could get some YouTube money every month, or at least for my other stuff. Like I said, follow my YouTube, my TikTok, my Instagram. On Instagram, I'm actually less than 500 followers away from 10,000, which means I could get monetized there. I am monetized on TikTok, but the views have been going a little bit. Honestly, the views on TikTok have just been a little broken recently. I get a lot more views to my shorts, which I'm not complaining because, any attention is good. but I just wish that I could get some into the videos that are monetized, or maybe TikTok. Honestly, TikTok should take a page from YouTube's shorts program and just like make those short videos monetized, because let's be honest, there are still people on TikTok that make only short content, which is what you grew yourself on. That's what you built your whole platform on: short vertical format content. And yeah, YouTube is also like, hey, we also have shorts and everything, but at least they're still giving attention to their regular videos, the long form content. Yeah, the algorithm is just hit or miss, but at least they acknowledge it, you know? All right, I think that's all that I've had to say for today. Just gonna keep my spirits up, and if you're enjoying my content, then I really appreciate you. Subscribe, like videos, everything. I really want to try to make this my year, or at least reach my goal in like a certain percentage, like 25% to my goal or 50% to my goal. That would be spectacular. I do have a Patreon account if you guys wanted to support me in any way. It's only $1. Any support is greatly appreciated, and I'll put you guys into the descriptions and the ending of my videos and your name shout out and everything. It's just $1, so I'd be like saying it and everything, thanking it. I don't exactly have much in terms of a way to give back. That's why it's something that's only $1. It just means that you really wanted to help me out, and I appreciate it. But hey, even just watching and liking and subscribing is also good in my book, and I appreciate it. Well, that was episode 3 of Peter's Moment of Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really hope that the next one actually does come out on the final day of April. I think April is a 30-day month, it's a 30-day month. So hopefully that comes out then, and hopefully I also have a little bit more to talk about. But honestly, I think I've been finding I think I'm finding my natural spot when my videos end. 20 minutes to 40 minutes. Got some other things planned in the old noodle. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to like and subscribe. My name is Peter Vestine, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.